In a small, quiet town, there was an old, abandoned house at the end of Elm Street. For years, it stood vacant, its windows boarded up and its garden overgrown. The townspeople spoke in hushed tones about the place, saying it was haunted by the previous owner, a reclusive man named Mr. Blackwood. One foggy evening, a curious teenager named Sam decided to explore the house. Armed with only a flashlight, he crept through the creaky gate and pushed open the front door, which groaned on its hinges. Inside, the air was musty and thick with dust. Sam's flashlight beam danced across the walls, revealing faded wallpaper and broken furniture. As he ventured deeper into the house, Sam noticed an old, ornate mirror standing against one wall. It was dusty and cracked, but something about it drew him in. He wiped away some of the grime and peered into the glass. For a moment, he saw only his own reflection, but then it began to change. The reflection shifted to show a dimly lit room he didn't recognize, one filled with shadows and strange, dark shapes. A figure slowly emerged from the shadows, its features obscured, but clearly watching Sam. Heart pounding, Sam turned around to find the room behind him unchanged. He looked back at the mirror. The figure was now much closer, its eyes glowing faintly. Panicking, Sam backed away from the mirror, but he couldn't look away. The figure's face was now visible, and it was eerily familiar, looking exactly like him. Suddenly, the reflection of the figure in the mirror reached out, and Sam felt an icy grip on his shoulder. He spun around, but no one was there. The air grew colder, and the whispers of the house seemed to grow louder, swirling around him. Sam bolted for the door, stumbling over debris and desperately trying to escape. As he fled the house, he glanced back one last time. The mirror stood there, its surface now perfectly clean, reflecting only the empty room. Sam ran all the way home, never looking back. From that night on, Sam could never escape the feeling that he was being watched. He avoided mirrors, but sometimes, late at night, he would catch glimpses of that same eerie figure in the corner of his eye, always just out of view, but always there. Sometimes what you see in the mirror is not always just a reflection.